Hello, what is up, people? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy AP, and I hope you guys are doing good. So today in this video, we will be sharing a COVID journey of a friend who was diagnosed a month ago. And without wasting any more time, let's just welcome him.
Hello.
Hello, Kirtan. How are you?
I'm pretty well, doing good. You tell me, how are you?
I'm pretty good. So, how was your COVID journey?
So let's start with a month ago. I had no plans to get into COVID as nobody has any plans.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was not prepared for it, and it was with a lot of experiences. It was a lot of emotional trauma, a lot of medical issues, a lot of experience that I've never had in the 23 years of life. So yeah, there is a lot to talk about.
Okay. So, when you heard about the COVID virus, like the coronavirus back in the 2019, so what was your initial reaction when you heard about the thing?
Initially, in 2019, we all were unknown about COVID, like as everybody knew. Like people were still figuring out what the COVID thing is, where did it came from, what does it do to a human body. So we all were just quite happy for our holidays that we were getting.
Exactly.
That was very rare.
Yeah.
Okay, so talking about me, I had my plans for a weekend. I was in Ahmedabad back then, and we got a sudden lockdown on 23rd of March. And we had plans for 2 days that we'll do this, that, and everything. And when we heard about lockdown, we were like very pretty relaxed that we'll be home just chilling, doing food, Netflix, nothing else.
Yeah.
So it was fun until March. But after March, when we were still into our homes, in our rooms, we were not able to go out of the city. We couldn't roam. We couldn't meet people.
Yeah.
It got quite serious by then.
Yeah.
And until December, people have seen a lot of things.
And the level of boredom actually increases after
boredom.
in the same place.
Yeah, I would say boredom was the very initial level.
Yeah.
After boredom, like people were losing their lives. People were losing their loved ones. The hospitals were getting filled with patients. So it was kind of very horrific situation, I would say.
Okay. And what was your reaction when you heard about you being diagnosed with the coronavirus?
Honestly, in my first wave, my grandfather was tested positive in month of June. And in second wave, I was thinking that now it's getting serious. But I never imagined that I would catch COVID. The reason is that I was taking care of my health in every way possible. And also I stopped going to my workplace after my cousin got positive, and I was taking a lot of care not to expose to this virus anyhow, because I was living with my grandparents. So when I was tested positive, I had no shock. Either you get shock or reaction, or either you get nothing. I had no reaction at all because it took me 3 days to accept that I was tested positive.
Okay. And do you have any small hint like how you got the thing?
I guess it was because my cousin was tested positive 10 days back, and as I've seen it, like I've studied a lot of articles in this, that because I was not exposed to anyone outside. So when my cousin was tested positive, I think the virus, I was exposed to virus back then, but the virus itself took 10 days in my body to, you could say, probation for 10 days, and then one day when I didn't have my lunch on time, I didn't have my sleep on time, and on the same day I got this symptom. So I think it's just a game of immunity. The immunity goes down, the virus attacks.
Exactly. So how many days would you take to like just stay in the same place and fight back the virus?
Firstly, like initially I was worried about my grandparents. Okay, so I was not planning to stay in for more than 14 days. Like I need to get out of this situation. Then the plans changed, and then I was shifted back to my hometown. So yeah, after on the second day, which was very risky actually, we shouldn't do that. But we had no other thing to do. Otherwise, my veterans would have infected.
Yeah.
So after second day, I was shifted back to my hometown, and yeah, until then, for almost 15 days, I was in just same room. But luckily, my room has a lot of ventilation. It has a good view. So yeah, I survived pretty much, and a good network connection.
Yeah, that's really important for being in the same place.
Yeah.
So how did you manage to socialize yourself during the time period of COVID?
Okay.
Like when you get positive, so how did you manage that time?
Initially, when I had no symptoms, I was okay to socialize with everyone, like online, of course. But after after fourth or fifth day, the coughing started and all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And for next 10 days, I was not able to speak to anyone at my place. Like I was not able to speak properly. So I was avoiding people. And the other thing was I was in those days I was detoxifying my social media. So I had no Instagram. I just had my WhatsApp and I had my Netflix. Nothing else. I was just getting connected through WhatsApp only.
Okay.
So like connecting to people was just through phone calls or messages.
Yeah.
And for 10 to 12 days I literally avoided it. So yeah, I had no much social interaction with people. Yeah. Then when I was shifted back to my home from my room, like then I started using Instagram. It was pretty addictive because I was using it after.
Of course, like being in the same place and you can't even talk to anyone else, that's pretty intoxic.
Yeah.
But what were the symptoms that you faced during this period?
Okay, on the first day it was just headache, and it was a severe headache and body ache, and it was very sudden. I just woke up and I felt this uncertain body ache in my body, and it was very I would say unpredictable because I did nothing on the last day that would make me tired.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was pretty sure that this is something else.
Mhm.
By the time I was kind of preparing myself that yeah, this might be COVID.
Mind you. Okay.
Yeah, it was very sudden. It was just you have nothing today. The next day you wake up and you have this headache, you have this sore throat, you have body ache, you feel yourself very weak. This is what happened. It's very sudden.
Okay, so you shifted from Ahmedabad to Valsad basically, right?
Yeah.
So what were the measures you took to avoid the contact, and what were the measures you took to avoid from your family to just avoid the contact?
Yeah. First of all, I was against this. I was very against my dad that this is very risky as he already has asthma problems.
Okay.
So what we did, we covered the car in two parts. We covered the second part with plastic. Like there was this plastic membrane, so that no virus or anything, no bacteria could travel. There were still chances. There were chances, but we avoided as far as we can. I was wearing 2 masks. I was wearing PPE kit, and I was wearing my hand gloves.
Yeah.
So that no virus from me could affect anyone else who is in the same car.
Yeah.
But it was very sophisticated.
Suffocating.
Yeah, it was very
It's-
suffocating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It was
like-
very.
Okay. Anyways, so while you came home, okay, what was the family's reaction, your brother's reaction, your parents' reaction when you actually tested positive for the thing? What?
My
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, my story is kind of not very basic because what people do, they get symptoms, they self tested, and then they get positive, that get into quarantine.
Yeah.
My scene was like on the first day I was having these symptoms, then on the next day I had no symptoms.
Yeah.
No, I just had fever for one day, and for the next day I had no symptoms at all other than coughing.
Okay.
So we were not sure if this is COVID or not. So for safety purpose, for precautionary measures, I was shifted to my room. I was quarantined. My every belongings were in my room only before I entered the room. Okay, and after third day when the coughing started getting very severe, we went for CT, and then I was tested positive in my CT report directly. So the good part was that we took a proper care that I don't infect anyone else, and that helped me that none of my family members were infected. So that's what we did.
So yeah, being the male person of the family, so did it change the role in your family?
Yeah, it quite changed a lot because in my family, like while I was living in Ahmedabad, it was just me, my grandfather, my grandmother, and my cousin, who is 3 years younger than me. So basically, I was the man of the house. So if there is anything that I have to run for, I was only one to go out and do stuff. Okay. When my cousin herself was tested positive, I was the one to run to every medical
Yeah.
medical procedures, for every reports and everything. So I was kind of playing that role in my family. But when I myself was tested positive, I was totally helpless.
Yeah.
I couldn't say my cousin who is already positive. I couldn't tell her to go out of the house and do
Of
stuff for
course,
me.
yeah, yeah.
I cannot tell my grandparents to buy me medicine.
Of course.
So I was trying to get help from people who knows me outside of my family, like friends and knowns.
Of course.
And yeah, I quite felt very helpless at that moment. But fine, my dad came the next day and things got pretty sorted.
Okay, okay. So during this period, like, did the virus affect your mental stability at any level?
I wouldn't say it was virus that affected my mental stability, because what I did was, like, for 12 days my body was so weak. I was not able to I had no no thought process going on in my mind. It was just I have to eat this food, I have to take my medicine, and I just have to sleep. So most of the time in my initial 12 days I was just mostly resting, sleeping, no thought process was going on. And other than that, when I'm not sleeping, I used to watch series, movies, and anything.
Just to divert your mind.
Yeah, just to divert my mind, so that this quarantine don't affect my mind.
Yeah.
This was not planned thing, but after 15 days, when I came back to my room, my hall, like my house, when I came out of my room, I realized that this is the thing that I did unintentionally, but it was the best thing to do
Yeah.
to avoid to distract our mind from all these negative thoughts.
Of course, of course.
So I was pretty saved from the depression, I can say.
While you were suffering the COVID, okay, so what kind of medications were you informed to take? Like, I know that there are pretty number of medicines that you have to take, like 12 to 13 medicines per day. So what's your experience about the medications?
Actually, the thing was, my dad was very, I would say, was very unsettled when I was tested positive. So he was taking advices from everyone possible. He bought a lot of medicines, a lot of different medicines. But when what I did was, I had my doctor in my touch, and I used to inform about every medicines that was coming to my hand.
Yeah.
So I would suggest that you should go to just one doctor, just consult one doctor at a time. You don't have to go to 2 to 3 doctors and telling that I'm already taking this medicine, what else should I take? Because generally what happens is, this doctor has his own theory.
Different perspective.
Yeah, different perspective. Everyone has their own perspective, could be different, but what I'm saying is, everyone has their own choices of medicines.
Medicines,
Okay,
right,
the
right.
compositions can be same, but it can be of different combinations.
Yeah.
Now, if you go to one doctor and ask them for medicine, you go to another, what if he gives the same medicine? You have not
Yeah.
verified it.
Right.
So I would suggest to stick to one doctor, and if preferable, stick to an MD, because in this situation, MDs are more preferred. So yeah, stick to one doctor and ask them about everything about your medical history, everything about your every medicine that you are taking, and every food habits or any questions that are arising in your mind, so that he could know. If the more he knows about your body, the more he could help you out with this.
Of course, of course. So, like, while in the phase, like, you have 12 to 13 medicines per meal, right? Per meal, right? Exactly. So, did you ever feel the urge to, like, get hospitalized, or maybe due to lack of oxygen or something like that?
And luckily, I didn't feel any situations where I should get myself hospitalized. Yeah, when I was traveling from Ahmedabad to my hometown, Valsad, my oxygen level dropped very dramatically, because of the suffocation that happened in the kit or in the double mask.
Yeah.
Maybe because of that. But after that, I was pretty settled with my oxygen level. So luckily, I don't have to get myself admitted in any way, because the situation was very worse and everybody
Of
knows.
course, of
There was
course.
no availability of beds at all. And talking about medicines, there were a lot of medicines. I would say 12 medicines with the breakfast. Okay, 8 medicines with lunch, 4 medicines with in the evening tea, like in the evening meal, and at night, like before you can say dinner, 6 or 7 more medicines. Not mentioning cough syrups and other precautions that we take. And there were a lot of medicines.
Like, that's tough to digest everyone.
And I suck it. I don't know how to take medicines properly.
Of course. And also there are many side effects. Like, me, I have seen people who actually sleep a lot after having this medication. So
Yeah.
do you have anything So
yeah, actually there are a lot of side effects because our body has been, when it's diagnosed with COVID, our body has been given a lot of different compositions, and every medicine has its own side effect.
Yeah.
But the good effect is dominating, that's why we have to take it.
Yeah.
So the side effects, I would tell, since I was tested positive, one or the other problems are going on with my body. One day my muscles would strain a lot, the other day I'm having this a lot of headache, I can say. I get a lot of weakness in some days. In some days I get my coughing back for a day, right? The cough still stays for some time. And you see all these pimples that I'm carrying right away. This is just, I never had this even in my younger age.
Yeah.
So these are just the side effects of the medicines.
Okay.
Right now even my mouth is infected. I wouldn't have anything spicy.
Oh, so that's affecting after you get
And
negative.
this would
So-
affect until, you know, 1.5 months. That would doctors.
Okay, okay. So during this period, like what kind of meals did you have? What kind of food did you have? Starting from breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay. Initially, I was having wheat breads in my breakfast, but as doctor told me, the more lighter food you take, lighter does not mean vegetables and fruits, because fruits and vegetables does not have that nutrients that we want in to recover in our body and to digest the medicines we are taking.
Yeah.
So we need to stick to grains. We need to stick to grams. We need to everything, pulses and everything that has a lot of nutrients. You shouldn't just stick to fruits. Yeah, take fruits, but I think you should consult your doctor with every fruit, because some fruits has side effects too.
Yeah.
I was told no to have a lot of fruits that can cause more cough, because I was having approximately 30% of infection in my nose.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you should stick to your doctor for everything.
Mm.
Ask him everything, and fruits are really good. Talking about the meal, I used to have proper ghar ka khana.
Exactly.
Khana, we can say proper homemade food, nothing outside, and a least of oils and ghee and everything.
That's pretty good. And I have also heard about people taking vitamin C source, like having citrus fruits. So, did you ever take citrus fruits during this days?
Of course, citrus fruit were the lifesavers. I can say there are mandatory things that we have to take anyhow,
Yeah.
including citrus fruit.
Yeah.
Okay, and other than that, vitamin C tablets are also very beneficial in such times.
Yeah.
But we are talking about fruits. Take more citrus fruits as possible, because I don't know the logic. There might be the medical logic, of course,
Yeah.
but vitamin C is very important to recover body from COVID. So we should stick to that.
Okay, okay.
I used to have kiwis, strawberries, oranges, mango. Yeah, mostly these three fruits: kiwi,
Strawberry.
yeah, and lemon, lukewarm water with lemon.
Okay, okay.
Thrice a day.
So, with this food like you having, and what were the other precautions that you took to have a faster recovery?
Honestly, I'm bad at it, but the precaution that should be taken, that I know. I was told to take steam 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Okay, taking meal. I would tell you one thing. The main task is to eat your meal, because you cannot feel anything in your mouth. You cannot feel any taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
Everything that you eat has no taste.
Yeah.
All you can feel is the texture of the food that you eat.
Yeah.
So it's kind of very, I can say, very disturbing, because nobody has ever experienced. मतलब बिना साथ का खाना किसे पसंद?
Of course. While you were in the same place, in the same room, so what were the precautions that you actually took for faster recovery by yourself?
Yeah. By myself, by forcefully, by any means, the precautions that I have took, starting from lukewarm water with lemon in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the first thing that to do, and gargle with salt water.
Yeah.
First thing before you brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Okay, after you get freshened up, you take your bath, and the main thing that I was told not to do was to do any action that can cause a little bit of stress to your body, because when the stress comes, it directly damages oxygen.
Like not exercise.
Exercise is far away. We're
Okay.
talking about lifting a bucket.
Any heavy weight.
Anything that would stress up your body,
Okay.
you should avoid that. Even as far as if you are changing the position how you sleep, if you do it very quickly, your oxygen levels can drop. This is what I have heard from a lot many doctors,
Yeah.
that they want us to be relaxed all the time,
Yeah.
no stress to the body. Okay, I was talking about the my day schedule. But the precautions main were five times steam a day. Okay, then you have to take lukewarm water with lemon thrice a day, morning, evening, and night.
Yeah.
Gargling with salt water. That also with the lukewarm water. For twice a day before you after you wake up before you go to sleep. And other than that, whatever is served in your plate, you should eat that. Nothing should
Not no denial to food.
no denial to anything that is served. Finish it up anyhow with cook or cook anything. Just finish it up because this is the only. It would work better than medicines.
Okay.
The medicines would only work if you are having proper food.
Exactly. So, how many days have you been like? How many days have been like after you got negative?
It's been 10 days after I got negative.
Okay. And what were the measures that you were told to do after you got negative? Like precautions.
Yeah, the main thing was not to expose to people still. Okay, family is okay.
Yeah.
You have to be with your family. You cannot wear mask all the time, every time.
Yeah.
But the main thing that to avoid was outside interaction with with anyone that you
Yeah.
don't know.
Mhm.
Okay. I didn't ask any of my friends to come on, neither I went to meet them. Okay, I was avoiding every socializing thing that was possible. Other than that, I didn't cross my main road. I was still in my home. Pretty well, I was not doing much better because I was quite alright. I had no, I don't need more rest. That's what I felt. But still, we should still be just resting and trying to get more positive, doing meditation, reading books, doing stuff that we like. A lot of things that can add positivity in our day, in our mind, that should be done. Which I can say I did not fail to do, but I kind of sucked at doing in my last 10 days when I was tested negative. 10 days after that, I was quite stuck with Instagram as I was just literally spamming
Yeah.
people a lot. So that was maybe because of my last 1 year schedule was very sick. Maybe the phones were not allowed in the office. So
Yeah.
kind of because of that I was not getting more time to spend on Instagram. So instead I was doing this on these days. But those 10 days were very hectic. Like, it shouldn't be there. Taking proper food, taking proper sleep, and just 3 to 4 good habits and meditation.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
Okay. So you have been through the positive phase. You faced the COVID virus. So would you like to give our viewers any small message or anything?
I would say our viewers that until and unless you can smell the things, you can taste your food, you are not having cough or cold, count yourself lucky. That does not mean that you are prone to this virus.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the people who have not diagnosed with COVID yet, luckily, and you still want to stay negative. Take proper care of yourself. Do not take it lightly, because I never thought I would get COVID. Because honestly speaking, my colleague got infected. Two of my colleagues, left and right, both of them were infected meanwhile.
Yeah.
And before that, my grandfather was infected. So I kind of had that impression in my mind that I cannot get infected. My immunity is strong, but no, your immunity can weaken in the night. So please take care of yourself. You already know what precautions has to be taken. People, government, everyone is saying. Just follow them. And a little piece of information is better for our health. But too much of news, too much of negativity, it just spreads. It just exploits the peace of mind. So just grab the information, keep it in your mind, and follow it. That's all.
So I really appreciate Kirtan, you like being so positive, being so strong, and I really appreciate you for sharing the story. And I guess that's the end of the video. And would you like to tell the people
Yeah.
about sharing and subscribing?
Okay, so guys, this actually takes a lot of lot of things to shoot a video this way,
Yeah.
and we quite did a hard work, a little bit of hard work. So
Yeah.
please appreciate such things. and cheer up to the guy sitting next to me, Aryan Patel. Thank you everyone. Thank you people for thank you Aryan to letting me share my story. And please like and subscribe to his channel. He's doing great work, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, as we said, just don't forget to like the video, comment down the best part you saw in the video, share it with your friends, share it with your family, and just subscribe.
And stay healthy.